Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Now this is the part 2, final part of my inspirational journal. It's definitely a chunky monkey, but I don't mind that because it would be for my own personal use. Now the cover's more or less the same. I've just added the word inspire up the top. And also I've added, these are basic examples of all the fabric I've got, which I thought, made nice tassels. So I thought that was a bit of a finishing touch. So that's the only thing I've added. Now I'm going to show you, so basically, the fabrics, sort of more fabric section more or less starts here. I have shown photos of this, but never hurts to show it again, does it? So that was using metallic paints and some lovely glitter embossing powder. That's blank. And as we've seen, this was the metallic blue rustic colour. And then I really like sort of that crinkled rough look. As I said, I have seen a photo, showed a photo of that. This you've seen as well, which is the fabric based on a alpenflower. As I said, I should have done, looking back, I should have done the stems longer. Sorry, the petals longer, sorry, because it does look a bit like an umbrella. But, as I said, I'm just starting out. But it's really fun to experiment with these things, and I really urge you to do that, guys. Experiment with your work. Never be afraid, think, oh, that's going to be terrible. That's going to be no good. That was the Christmas themed one. It's, because I don't know half of what I know, and unless I would have just experimented. Now, this one is based on the dance. Because when you see sort of flowers moving, sort of moving in the wind, it is almost like a dance. So I basically wanted to use that as one of my design themes, because this is to give me inspiration, for my design, because I love to design, I love to create my own images, and that's using embroidery, actual paints, drawing, it's very me. And this was messing around with colors, and again, that was a really cool effect. That was actually with wet wipes, actually, and it was just really, because it's amazing. You can get a great texture with a paintbrush, but whether it's dabbing the paintbrush, streaking it, as long as you've got that texture behind it, there's just so many different things, you can do with paint. Just, not as complicated, just simple little things. And this is, this is what I've done today. So basically, this is my Victorian lady. She's a cat. Now, I've done a lot of experimentation. I wanted to sort of, because obviously, I love to do texture. So obviously, I've done the bolder lines, to give her a deeper shade, a darker shade. And obviously, I've used less stitches then to make the finer details. So I don't know if you can see the long, the thin, the short. It was a combination of all of them really. Because, I'm planning to make another quilt and, do a better one than my last one, get, some padding in a quilt, padding in the blanket quilt this time. And I did want to do some embroidery on that. And there's another animal I want to do, which is a lion. So, of course, I wanted to practice, texture. I'm not 100% sure about the thicker lines yet. There's something I've got to have a think about. I think maybe a bit more of a play with. But, but again, this is a part of another design. This is another design I'm thinking of. And there I did a daisy chain. As I said, it's my first daisy chain. sort of so yeah, you know, as I said, it's not bad for my first one, like, and as I said, I mean, this is all a learning curve. I mean, you know, you don't get good straight away, you know, it takes a lot of practice, you know, but that's the fun part, you know, it's discovering, you know, and journeying, you know, art should always be about discovery. And, you know, there is no right or wrong in art, there really isn't, you know, it's individual and it's with you. So I write myself notes to use shading, texture in your work to give that depth. Need to keep the steadiness going. Yeah, you know, when, in other words, keep your stitches tight, you know. Yeah. So, and then this was the drawing, because one thing, what I am doing now is I'm actually drawing out my you know, my before I embroider, I draw this, you know, make plans, draw the sketches. So that was basically the plan. I mean, it's more or less, I mean, it's more or less stayed the same. Again, you know, I did my what stitching was I going to lose, chain stitch, which again you can see by the collar. So, you know, and again, it's like, what stitches am I going to use, you know, because again, it's choosing the right stitches to get the effect you want as well. So, and again, I love these little note cards. I got these from a charity shop and they're just so cute, perfect for this. Basically, you know, always plan your work, drawings, the colours, the stitches, but do a few to make sure you like it. Because that is one thing, because I do tend to change my mind halfway. So yeah, so that's, you know, I think next time I think I would do a few different versions of the design before I would 100% decide. You know, that's something I would do next. So and yeah, so that's yeah, and that's it actually. Was there something at the back? Oh yeah, then yeah, that was at the back. That was that beautiful rustic look. Again, there's a, you know, a index card to write with. So yeah, so that's yeah, so that's the final. The journal is now finished. Like I said, it is a chunky monkey, but it's for my own reference. And, you know, because, you know, I mean, I don't sell journals because, you know, I'm not set up as a business. You know, I mean, you know, one day in the future, who knows, but for now, sort of really due to circumstance, really, that, you know, it's not applicable now, but when, you know, I hope to one day, you know, I generally hope one day, you know, to you know, be set up as a little business. So we just have to watch your space though, won't we, guys? You know, but I said, you know, but at the moment, you know, I'm just happy creating and exploring and experimenting. You know, I'm happy with that. So okay, guys, so thank you for watching. So keep creating, you know, as no matter what it is, and, you know, and like I said, there is no right or wrong in art, guys, in creativity. You know, you do what you feel led, because it will, you know, it will look natural then, you know, which is what your art to be. You want it to be natural, not forced, you know, just going with the flow. Okay, so I want to thank you and so much for your support, because I'm over, you know, just over 50, and yeah, I just thank you so much, guys, for watching this content, for your likes, and yeah, so I'm trying to say, remember to like, you know, and subscribe, because obviously, you know, the more people like, the more people are gonna see it. It's gonna go around the internet. You know what the algorithms are like, guys. Okay, so yeah, God bless. Hope you're having a lovely weekend. Bye.